Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. Dubai government launches $500 million 10-year bond. New business licenses in Dubai to rise 9% this year. And British banks face ring fencing of their retail operations. Let's look at the UAE stock markets first. The ADX ended the week with a plus, the DFM, however, with a minus. Dubai's stock market ended only slightly lower by 0.04% to close at exactly 1,600 points. Aramex gained 2.2%, the DFM was up 1.6%. Emaar Properties rose 0.3%, but the shares that topped everything was Global Investment House with a plus of 14.7%. Among the losers was Union Properties, which fell 0.5%, and Emirates MBD, which fell 1.7%. 193 million shares were traded, valued at 266 million dirhams. And over in the capital, the ADX gained 0.7% to close at 2,761 points, with the industrial sector adding the most. Abu Dhabi Shipbuilding Company surged over 8%, Gulf Cement Company rallied 9.4%, and Union Cement Company was up 6.5%. Etisalat rose again 0.5%, and Alda Properties gained 1.5%. Among the losers was Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, which fell 0.3%. 80 million shares were traded, valued at 149 million dirhams. And let's now look at the GCC equity markets. The country's main benchmarks ended mainly lower today. And now to our top stories. The Dubai government officially launched a $500 million 10-year bond in London on Wednesday. The Emirate decided to issue a smaller size bond in return for a better yield of 5.59%. It was launched at 375 basis points over 5-year mid-swaps and has a 10-year maturity with a put option after 5 years. Spreads have narrowed to attractive levels in the last few months, in part due to Dubai's perceived safe haven status and political stability. Regional banks and other state-linked firms like Emirates Airline have also recently tapped the bond market, thanks to global demand and attractive pricing. A total of 5,684 licenses were granted to new businesses in Dubai in the first 5 months of the year. That's according to the Department of Economic Development, which expects annual growth to fall from 18% last year to 9% this year. According to a local paper, the department CEO, Al-Sadi, stated that although the number of new businesses is set to cool off, there is a positive sentiment towards firms within the retail, food and beverages and luxury goods sector. Also, in order to bolster new business growth, the DED is moving to provide more of its services via the internet. For instance, online approval of business applications or the renewal of existing licenses. This will save companies money, officials say. And in our fast financial news, the UAE's oil consumption is forecast to rise by nearly 28% to 600,000 barrels per day between 2010 and 2020. Experts say off the back of this forecast, there is an urgent need to further expand and enhance existing oil and gas infrastructure in the country. Zones Corp and the Khalifa Fund for Enterprise Development have signed a cooperation agreement that will help accelerate the establishment of small and medium-sized companies in the capital. The deal will speed up the process for SMEs to acquire land in Zone Corp's economic zones, as well as faster approval of projects. And after the break, we'll run you through what's making the headlines in international business today.